Hi, everyone, and welcome to our Game of the Week. Finally, it's here. The focus of the college football world right here on this field today, and we can't wait. We have a midseason matchup of two teams that have earned top 25 rankings, so a good test for both teams with playoff implications on the line. And we'll see the number 14 team in the country, the Arkansas Razorbacks, taking on the winners of 5 straight, the Kansas Jayhawks. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. I think we've talked long enough, Kirk. Let's get this game going. Razorbacks will kick it away to start us off. And here's the return from just inside the 25. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
They're just trying to establish the run. There's not much there, but give credit to that defensive line and those linebackers attacking the line of scrimmage to negate any chance at all.
Second down after that run on the previous play. The back's got it again. Solid run. They'll bring it down to the 28-yard line.
It's not a huge gain here, but if you add up multiple runs like that throughout the course of a game, by the fourth quarter, you're going to start to see that affect the defense.
On this opening possession, they'll face a 3rd down and 5. Play action fake. Looking to throw. Looks toward the sideline, finds the running back. They go backwards on that 3rd down completion. Sets up a 4th down.
Man, really good job here by the defense, flying around, recognizing the ball is out, and then making the tackle short of the 1st down.
So instead of trying to pin the opponents deep with a punt, they'll go for it on 4th down. First drive of the game. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Makes a quick catch. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup was good enough to move the chains. First down.
Gutsy call to go for it, but it works. The quarterback and receiver are in sync, and you pick up enough yards to move the sticks.
And the Jayhawks lining up here on 1st and 10. Offense will keep it on the ground here. He'll be taken down, but a penalty flag on the field. Will that holding penalty be a drive killer? Big guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Looks left and finds his target there. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Hey, it's a game. You get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more from that play.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Here's the option play. Pitch to the back. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a 1st down.
Well, it's a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the 1st down.
The Jayhawks are moving quickly down the field. And they hand it off to the back. It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8. Offense right to the line, playing with tempo now. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Catch made on the left side. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Hey, they get some positive yards here, but just from sitting up here looking down, Chris, you kind of have have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
Here comes the 8th play of the opening drive, but now it's 3rd down. Dropping back, we're going to throw for the first down. Running back grabs it on the screen. And they wrap them up, but the gain is good enough for a first down.
That's exactly what you want to see here from this offense. A big 3rd down conversion. Offensive line did their job, giving a quarterback enough time. Great read, good execution, throws the ball accurately. And now you got some momentum going here on this opening drive.
Now play number 9 on this drive. And here's the handoff. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play.
It's a good, solid gain. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Finding some room at the 25. And they stop him at the 4 after an excellent run.
Well, that's what you love to see from an offense. The offensive line and the running back in sync, working together, and it pays off. What a big gain. Thought he might be close to being able to take it all the way to the end zone, but the defense just brings him down there inside the 5.
Fights his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Jayhawks.
What an opening drive by this offense, and especially this running back. Every single time they gave him the ball, he's getting positive yards behind that big offensive line. And if I'm the defensive coordinator, you better make some adjustments and do it in a hurry. You got to get more guys committed to the line of scrimmage to stop this run game.
BAT is good. They jump in front 7-0. They get set to kick it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. Looks like he's going to run it. The pickup is 7 yards. Now it's 2nd and 3.
Well, I always want to see quarterbacks try to pick up some additional yards. They're just not worth it when you take shots like that. Quarterbacks have got to stay in the game and stay on the field. He's got to be careful out there.
2nd down play coming up. Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Looking for his back. That's reeled in. It's Ellis. And a huge gain before he's forced out of bounds. Big yards to set up a fresh set of downs. The Razorbacks hustle to the line to run the hurry-up.
Boy, a huge play by this offense. A good throw, a nice accurate throw. But I think it's the run after the catch that really impresses me. And early in this game, you got to think they're going to continue to go back to him until this defense shows that they can slow him down.
There's the handoff. And they finally stop it, but a decent gain that time. So now it's 3rd and short from the plus 25. They're in field goal range. Let's see what the call is. They're thinking about touchdown, of course. Physical run, breaks through a tackle. He'll make it into the end zone. Touchdown, Hogs.
Boy, this quarterback is hungry for the end zone. That was not a short run. Guy put his running shoes on and took it back to his Pop Warner days, showcasing that agility for the long touchdown.
I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. And the hands team able to make the crucial recovery.
Chris, I just don't understand the logic here to go for this onside kick so early in the game, but I guess you can appreciate the boldness.
The Kansas offense is back out there now. The last possession was just old school power football. Let's see if they can keep that going here. The pocket breaking down. And he's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
So after the incompletion, it's second down. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. They bring him down to the 27. This offense really threatening now.
Just a great play by the running back here, finding his lanes and then exploding through the gap when it opened up.
First down play call. How aggressive will it be? They'll try the option play here. He'll pitch it. Running with purpose. Tackle made, but it's enough for the first down. A well-executed option play.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of them.
Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Snags the quick throw. Touchdown, Kansas. This quarterback on fire today. Well, the call was sort of predictable, Kirk, but that tight end is just so tough to stop down here in the red zone.
Listen, speaking on behalf of all quarterbacks, you get down to the red zone, you're looking for that big target that you can trust. He's going to run a good route, and he's got a big wingspan to allow you to make a throw up into the air. He can go up and make a catch over most defenders. Really good execution. They come up with 6.
Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. He tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Arkansas offense is back out on the field now. Remember last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or will the defense come up with a stop?
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Second down, we're going to throw it. He's moving out of the pocket. Able to throw it away. He felt the heavy pressure, took a hit, but got rid of the football.
Well, the pass rush does a good job of chasing him out of the pocket. He's trying to buy some time looking downfield, but he better be careful being too patient. He gets hit as he throws this football, and it falls incomplete.
Catch made on the right side. Breaking free at the 35. They keep the drive going. It's a first down to the 46. And the Razorbacks looking to use the up-tempo offense here.
Nice read here by the Arkansas quarterback to be able to make this throw and pick up a first down for the Hogs. Did a nice job of waiting for his receiver to get open and then put the ball right on the money.
He's brought down, but the gain moves the ball to the 39.
Just a good job up front by this offensive line, getting a hat on a hat and be able to give this running back from Arkansas enough room to get upfield and pick up.
And it's the senior getting home with this sack. After the sack on first down, it's second down. And the wideout goes in motion. A pop pass on the jet sweep. And they tackle him, but a nice pickup on that running play. That run sets up an important third down call for this offense. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Quarterback escapes the pocket. Looking to scramble now. The defense gets him, but it's a first down. Shows you how dangerous he can be scrambling. The Razorbacks come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. They've got him after a 7-yard gain, so 2nd and 3. Offense cranking up the tempo now. No huddle. They'll hand it off. And he's brought down after a short gain. Does not make the first down yardage. And they convert here on 3rd down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play. Touchdown or field goal. And looks like the quarterback's going to run it. The tackle is made, but the gain sets the offense up. 1st and goal from the 9. And the Razorbacks come to the line with 1st and goal. From the shotgun, drops back. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. Nothing open downfield, so he'll just throw it away. Second and goal for the offense. As a design quarterback keeper. And the freshman brings him down quickly. Great job of the defense so far. It's 3rd and goal from a long way out. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Looking to scramble. And the scramble moves it closer to the goal line. The defense able to grab it. 4th and goal from the 2. Can this defense come up with a huge stop? Makes it across the goal line. Touchdown, Razorbacks. Here's the point after attempt. And it's up and good.
Kick is good. That ties the game.
So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away.
Number 12, set to kick it off.
From inside the 15-yard line, bringing it out. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. Comes the Kansas offense back on the field. A little bit of my turn, your turn in the early going here. Both offenses scoring touchdowns their last possession. Throws to the tight end. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense.
Boy, Chris, he hesitated just enough to give the defense a chance to get in position and come up with a big turnover.
Wideouts now clustered. They're going to run it here. Defense makes the stop after a 5-yard gain, so 2nd and 5. The Razorbacks will hustle to the line to crank the tempo. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. In the clear at the 25. Tackle made after a big gain. Big chunk play. This offense operating at peak efficiency. On 1st down, it's play action. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play. Bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
So here comes 2nd down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Finally out of bounds after a solid gain, but there is a flag on the field. So let's check this out. Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Quarterback still with the football. And we're able to get him down.
This is why we've all been talking about the college football game coming back. For plays like this, if you got a guy in that backfield that you know he can make the right read and has the wheels to pick up yards like this, man, we love the option game in the college football world.
Doesn't quite get in, but it sets up a 1st and goal for this offense. And the Razorbacks hoping to punch it in here. They have 1st and goal. They'll try to run this one in. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Ball back at the 6 for 2nd and goal off that loss. QB decides to keep it here. And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Arkansas.
And it's just a thing of beauty to watch this offense. That's this guy's 3rd touchdown. But give the offensive line a lot of credit. They're getting enough of a push to give him some room to show you what he can do with that space.
PAT puts him in front by 7. Getting set to kick the ball off now. Return begins inside the 10. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Here comes the Jayhawks offense back on the field. Let's see how this quarterback responds. Remember, an interception on the very first play of the last possession. Quick throw, the catch is made. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play.
How about this defense? That is called team pursuit. Swarming to this wide receiver on the screen, not allowing him to get his momentum upfield.
Offense goes to the pistol formation now. Handoff to the back. Breaking free at the 35. Breaks clear. End zone ahead. Inside the 10. No stopping him. Takes it all the way. Touchdown, Jayhawks.
Boy, how exciting has this first half been? We get a touchdown here. They're an extra point away from tying this game up. A lot of great action here.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. BAT ties the game here in the 2nd quarter now. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. He'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And the Razorbacks offense is back out on the field. On that last touchdown drive, they just pounded away with the running game. Let's see if they can do it again. Looking to make a play deep downfield. And it's picked off. That was a risky pass attempt, and he paid the price. Finally able to take him down, but that's a great return after the pick.
He didn't really seem to feel like he had anybody open. He just puts it up in the air, and the defense says, thank you, we'll take it.
So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. Handoff to the right side. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Well, this guy has been dominant all afternoon long, but that time, the defense has got to be asking themselves, where has that been? They finally get to him behind the line.
Pressure is coming. Tries to avoid the rush and just gets rid of it. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a 3rd down. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. On the junior, gets home, making a sack there. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here.
They just felt that one coming. 3rd down and long. Those defensive linemen are in that sprinter stance. They know the offense is going to have to throw. Great job of using that athletic ability and speed to get after the quarterback to come up with that sack.
They've already converted once on 4th down this game. Let's see if they can make it 2 for 2. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. 4th down. He's throwing for it. and he can't connect. The gamble doesn't pay off.
I really thought that this was going to work out, showing an aggressive approach here, going for it on fourth down. Looked to be there. They just weren't able to complete it.
And the Arkansas offense back out on the field. Remember, the last possession ended quickly. An interception on the first play. Let's see if they can do better here. And that's a solid gain before the defense able to bring him down. They'll have to hurry now. Second down with the clock ticking. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Pulls it in. It's Ellis. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. The Razorbacks hustle to the line to run the hurry up. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. Nowhere to run up the middle. Now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. Offense facing second and goal. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Trying for the touchdown on the right side. And now the defense able to bring him down. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit.
Well, he came close to putting this ball into the end zone, but he comes up short. Now we're looking at a third and goal. While the defense is digging in, the offensive line trying to get a quick push. I'm curious to see if they try to run the football again here on third and goal.
And this big crowd doing everything possible to inspire this defense down here near the goal line. Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. And the play goes nowhere. Picked up about a yard, but it'll be fourth down. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. Big play for both teams. Can the offense punch it in? Fourth and goal from the 2. Didn't quite get the playoff in time. It'll be delay of game. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Coach is going to take the 3 points. Here comes the field goal unit. It'll be a 24-yard attempt. Should be automatic. And he knocks that one right through. And with that, they regain the lead.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
He's going to return it from near the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. The Kansas offense is back out there now. Let's see what they do here in the final minute of the half. Try to get aggressive and cut into this lead or play it safe. It's a short completion of the tight end. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Pass caught. Second down now. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. And he just throws it away.
Man, I like this play. And not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
After the incompletion, they'll line up now for a 3rd and 5. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Trying to create outside the pocket now. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on 3rd down.
Well, sometimes an answer for an offensive coordinator against a good pass rush is to move the launching point, move the quarterback from one spot to another to affect the rhythm of the pass rush. That's not having any kind of impact at all on this defense. They're getting after this quarterback no matter where he is. They do a good job of it right here.
So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here, less than 30 seconds before halftime. Here comes a first down pass attempt. He's moving out of the pocket. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half.
Timeout, Arkansas.
So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. And looking to throw now on first down. Fires it to the wideout. It is complete. What a grab by the receiver right near the sideline.
Yeah, you know this defense has got to be frustrated after giving up multiple conversions now on first downs. There's another one. But for the offense, man, they're just playing very efficiently right now.
Kick is up and no good. The lead remains 3 after that miss.
That's a missed opportunity for some points here. The way they were moving the football, I thought maybe a touchdown, at the very least 3 points, but instead, he shanks it.
Time running down, just 1 play left here in the half. First down, looking to throw the football. Fires it to the wideout. And he's got his man open downfield. They finally make the stop after a big play, but time runs out on the first half of play. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Jayhawks will kick this away to begin the second half. And here's the return from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Arkansas offense is back out on the field now. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. He's going to pull it down and run. Behind the quarterback now in the pistol. The back's got it. Good enough for first down yardage. And the Razorbacks will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. And they'll go right back to him on first down. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
That's a great play all around by this defense. Your first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the second and third-level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
Empty set now, 5 wide receivers. Change of pace now, looking to throw the football. Looking for a deep completion. The catch is made for a huge pickup. Finally brought down, but that play moves the ball all the way down to the 21.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. Let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big game.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Defense is coming after him. And with nobody open, he chooses to just throw it away. Second down play coming up for this offense. He shreds the tackle.
Coaches told us in the pregame production meetings they love this back's mixture of speed and power. We know about the speed, but he also showed the ability to break tackles on that run.
Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. Doesn't get rid of the ball. Trapped for a huge loss. Goodness, that is usually a drive killer.
Chris, that's on the offensive line right there. They definitely have to be feeling responsible because it's almost like you didn't protect your little brother back there.
And out comes the field goal unit. This will be a long-range attempt, 51 yards out. Field goal try, no good. He missed it. And after the miss, it's still a 3-point lead.
Boy, this guy's usually more reliable than this. I thought that was going to be an easy field goal in 3 points, but instead, he misses, so you walk away with nothing.
And here comes the Kansas offense back on the field. Handoff to the single back. Powering through. They've got him down out near the 40.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
Takes the handoff again. Solid gain, moves the ball to a 43.
Well, I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run, but look at this. Put themselves in a perfect third down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
They'll try to pick up the third down yardage on the ground. Stop at the 43. This offense picks up another first down.
Chris, the thing that I love about this play is the running back showing great patience and then the vision to find that hole and then accelerate through it for a nice gain.
Quarterback appears to be changing the play. First down, looking to throw the ball. He's escaping the pocket now. Using his legs here. It's a nice wrap up there by the junior. Now it's second down here. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Here's a screen pass to the running back. The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what that's about. Offense will decline the penalty after that big gain. And the Jayhawks begin a new series here, 1st and 10. From the shotgun, handoff inside.
Well, I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. And he's intercepted. It's a short return, but a takeaway for this defense.
That was an impressive effort here by the safety to use his speed and effort to get to that football and where it was headed. Secondary coach has got to be proud.
And the Razorbacks offense is back out on the field. No doubt the last drive was deflating. They had to settle for a field goal attempt, but missed it. And looking for a big play here. And that deep shot is caught for a big gain. The Razorbacks looking to crank up the tempo a bit.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
He's moving out of the pocket now. On the run, he'll let it go. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football, and now it's second down. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Catch hauled in here over the middle. And look at the speed there. They finally bring him down, but it's a nice gain. First down and 10 now.
Boy, nice throw here by this Arkansas quarterback to be able to pick up big yards and a first down for the Hogs. And, Chris, they've had some great ones over the years that could distribute the football. Ryan Mallon, Tyler Wilson, Clint Sterner, just to name a few.
And it's incomplete. Even in a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure. Running through the tackle. And he's able to find some room before they finally bring him down. That gain sets up a third down play. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Wide open, he makes the grab. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Hogs. So the offense flexing here, Kirk, and stretching their lead here in the second half.
Yeah, that touchdown gives you a little bit more breathing room, but now it's up to your own defense to help preserve that lead so you can go back out and build onto it in the second half.
Point after, knocked right through. Kickoff team on the field getting set now.
Number 12, set to kick this one away.
And that kick will just bounce into the end zone for a touchback. They'll start at the 25. Here comes the Jayhawks offense back on the field. That costly red zone interception the last time out. Let's see if they can recover from that error. They pick up 4, so second down and 6 coming up.
Pat on the hat up front. Good job opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Single back, takes the handoff. Stop at the 36. That's good enough to move the sticks.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
Trying to extend the play. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. Tackle is made very near midfield. Good enough for a first down.
Third quarter of play. With the score, Arkansas 31, Kansas 21.
Now the handoff. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
His defense just hasn't had many answers for this running back. Guy's already over 100 yards on the afternoon, but give him credit there. They made a nice play in the backfield.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Receiver makes the grab. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker. The Jayhawks looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Quarterback leaves the pocket, on the move now. He bought some time, now lets it go. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up fourth down.
Offense facing fourth down.
The offense stays on the field, down multiple possessions. Easy choice. And he's throwing for it on fourth down. He's moving out of the pocket. Finds his receiver. That's enough for the first down. And that game will pick up a first down and move the football to the 36.
Just great execution here on this fourth down to keep this drive alive. And what I love is the accuracy from the quarterback and a good job by the receiver knowing where that route needed to be able to catch the ball and pick up the first down.
Finds an open target on the left side.
That's a much better job by this quarterback of working through his progressions. We've seen him earlier try to force some throws, trying to make a big play. This time, works through his progressions, checks it down into the flat, and picks up some positive yards.
Extending the play now. Slides to avoid the big hit.
Well, there you go. You saved your best scramble today for a bit of a situation in the fourth quarter, and you pick up the first. I mean, you don't want to use that early in the game, right? You want to make sure you save it for the exact moment and the key time and key moment in the game, and that's what he did. Although,
will he score here? And he'll get there. Touchdown, Kansas. Now they line up to kick the extra point. PAT up and good to get a little bit closer. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. And the Arkansas offense back out on the field. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. Breaks loose at the 45. And is going to be taken down there, but there is a flag on the field. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Caught in the backfield. It's Ellis. They bring him down. That's a very solid game, but still well short of the first down.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Second down after that previous play. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. And a big game before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Always have to be careful on the sideline not to step out accidentally. The wide receiver does a good job here on the route to bring the ball in while on a tightrope.
Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage.
Boy, another big game by this quarterback. And not only that, he's now over 100 yards on the ground in this game alone. This defense better do a better job of containing him and maybe adjusting their plan on how to stop him.
Important second down play coming up. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. And there's the handoff. Stop right near midfield. It'll be a first down.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line in the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
And the Razorbacks moving quickly down the field here. Handoff to the back. They'll keep the clock moving. They get him down, but the game moves the ball to the plus 40.
Boy, this guy just keeps playing good football. He's like a bowling ball out there. Gets low pad support, running over top of defenders. Just a gritty runner, and a big part of the reason they're enjoying this lead here in the fourth quarter.
They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. Out of bounds, but not before a big game. This offense is ripping the defense apart today.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. breaks a tackle on the play and makes a decent gain.
Great job by the running back of staying inbounds to continue to work that clock, working here in the fourth quarter with the lead. You got that defense getting closer and closer to their goal line. They are backed up, and they are desperate.
And he'll make it in for the score. Touchdown, Razorbacks.
Touchdown.
Boy, as a defensive coordinator, you've got to be careful being so worried about this pass game and this quarterback that you're a little bit soft up front, and it costs you. It's exactly what happened here as they score this touchdown.
And he knocks through the PAT. Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. And the hands team able to recover the football. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Hey, it's the fourth quarter here. They're trying to get that football back. I don't blame them. Unfortunately, they couldn't come up with it.
First down here, the offense has time for one more play before the 2-minute warning. They'll toss it to the back. Spins away from defenders. And they bring him down, but not before he picks up the first. Good execution on the option. His line getting set up. It's a first down play. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Lets it go quickly. Pass incomplete under heavy pressure. Just got it away.
Chris, we're all guilty of this. We all look at the big plays, the quarterbacks, the offense, how many points, how many yards. Sometimes we overlook the most important aspect of the game, the offensive line. You've got to do a good job consistently protecting the quarterback, and it all comes down to the offensive line. And here, they hurry the quarterback, and they blow up the play.
Heads out of bounds. It's a short gain on play.
And that is always the toughest thing for a defense, when you cover the initial routes by the receivers, but then they start their second routes adjusting to the quarterback scramble, and they're able to get open. And when you have a quarterback who can run around and buy time, it makes it so much tougher on coverage.
That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a first down.
Well, this offense has a long way to be able to get back and potentially win this game, but they're doing the right things, managing the clock, picking up good yards, and getting out of bounds.
Receiver makes the catch, and the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage.
These undersized slot receivers can be some of the toughest guys to contain for a defense. They're quicker than they really are fast, and they're very elusive, tough to contain in these one-on-one matchups.
Quarterback escapes the pocket. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
I really like this call by this offense on second and short. Looking to maybe take a shot downfield. Nobody is open, so instead, he's able to just tuck it, run, and pick up a nice first down.
Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. Tackle down at the 3 after the catch. Defense up against it now. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2. The clock is still running. They got to get set quickly. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. 0 running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Field goal here doesn't help the cause. They're going to go for the touchdown here on 4th down. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. He powers into the end zone. Touchdown, Jayhawks.
Chris, they did what they had to do with this touchdown here. Now, with under a minute to go, you got to get that onside kick to give yourself a real shot.
PAT is good. They still trail, though. Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. And looks like the hands team are able to recover the football. And the Arkansas offense is back out on the field now. Crucial possession here. This game just got tighter. 3-point game, final quarter. What will the play calling philosophy be here? And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example of the defense defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Here's a shot toward the end zone. They try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there, but now it's third down.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
After the incompletion, they'll have to try to convert here on 3rd and 9. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. Looks to his left and makes the completion. Tackle made at the 26, good enough for a first down. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. The Razorbacks starting a new series here on 1st and 10. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. So this one is tucked away. Time for victory formation. Looks like the offense will just take a knee here. Well, Kirk, we thought it might be this kind of a game. Very small margin for error in this game. Who was going to make the crucial play at the end? And they did it to get the W.
Yeah, Chris, when games get tight like we saw here, it really comes down to who's the better coach team, who's going to execute better, and just as importantly, not letting the moment get to your head. That's a nice win for this head coach and his team.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.